This vlog has been a long time coming. Trust me, I know I should have posted this sooner. Well, I'm not a swimmer, so I can't give you the play-by-play of the actual swim. I wanted to share all the fascinating history I've learned, the charm and just quirk of Folkestone, and the journey itself had plenty of details and surprises that happened along the way. So yeah, let's get into it. Imagine swimming across a 21-mile stretch of open water, battling currents, cold temperatures, and exhaustion. This is the challenge of the English Channel, one of the most iconic and demanding swims in the world. The channel separating England from France isn't just a physical challenge, it's a test of endurance, mental strength, and determination. But how did this tradition begin? Let's dive into the fascinating history of swimming across the English Channel. The story begins on August 24th, 1875, when Captain Matthew Webb became the first person to swim the English Channel without any artificial aid. He swam from Dover to Calais, covering 21 miles in 21 hours and 45 minutes. Webb's successful attempt was revolutionary, proving that the human body and mind could conquer the wild sea, something many believed impossible at the time. In 1926, Gertrude Ederle from the United States became the first woman to swim across the channel. Not only did she complete the swim, but she did it in 14 hours and 34 minutes. Ederle's achievement was groundbreaking, changing perceptions about what women could achieve in sports and making waves around the world. She swam the channel in a swimsuit she designed herself, quite different from the wool suits of the day, and applied a thick layer of grease to protect herself from the cold water. Her feat is still celebrated as one of the most important moments in the history of women's sports. In the 1950s, relay swimming became popular, allowing teams to take turns crossing the channel and adding a collaborative dimension to the challenge. Today, hundreds of swimmers attempt the channel each year. The Channel Swimming Association was established to regulate the sport and ensure safety standards are met. It's not just about the physical feat that attracts swimmers, but the opportunity to connect with history, challenge personal limits, and become part of a legacy dating back to Captain Webb. Swimmers must undergo months of preparation, training their bodies for cold water, navigating tides, and building mental resilience. And for many, it's not just about the distance, it's about perseverance and personal growth. So the next time you look at the waves of the English Channel, remember, those waters have carried stories of human strength, resilience, and ambition for nearly 150 years. Each swimmer who crosses the channel, whether in record-breaking time or after hours of struggle, becomes part of this remarkable legacy. The Folkestone Mermaid is a life-size bronze sculpture created by artist Cornelia Parker in 2011. It was inspired by the Copenhagen's iconic Little Mermaid. Unlike the Little Mermaid that we see in Copenhagen, Parker's mermaid, well, first of all, it's life-size, so it's bigger than the Little Mermaid, and she represents the charm and the beauty of kind of local people and showing how everyday folks can be inspirational. And I think that's what Folkestone is about. It's about celebrating, the everyday and just normal life. So she overlooks the channel and is now become kind of a beloved symbol of Folkestone. Now, how did we get here? 21 hours and 45 minutes. We are about, what, 3 months out of Andrew's long distance swim in the English Channel, and he's gonna start swimming long distances. If up to this point he's been swimming like a maniac every morning, but now he's swimming 6+ hours a day to build up to swimming.
Not a day.
What do you mean?
Not a day. That's not how that works.
A week.
I already swim 6+ hours a week.
No, meaning like once a week you have to swim 6 hours a day. In one day you have to.
Yeah, it'll be helpful to just do longer swims. Generally like 5 days a week, around 3,000 to 4,000 yards each session that I'm doing. Last week I did some doubles. So the swim is 10 hours roughly, maybe 11.
10 to 12.
Maybe 12 if something goes wrong.
Which a lot of things could go wrong.
No, not that many things. It's not complicated. It's like surprisingly not complicated. You just have to swim 21 miles across the Dover Strait in your underwear, essentially. That's it.
Is this a good idea? I still don't know.
What?
If this is a good idea, I still don't know. Let's turn around. Hey, so it's Sunday and we're going to a food fest in Asbury Park with my friend Liz. We're gonna bike over there.
But if she got hit by a car, it would be great for
Be great.
It would get views.
a final blog post. 10 million views that she'll never see.
Oh gosh.
Just looks ridiculous.
A little. Especially with the white pants. But it's not bad.
It's actually not bad.
We're on our way to Asbury Park Food Fest. Is that what it's called officially?
I think so, yeah. It's like a food truck festival, butter festival.
Butter festival.
Butter and coffee, ideally, all day.
Just as we talked about high cholesterol.
Everyone knows my dream car is the Mini Cooper. Took it up and out
777.
7-7. Sorry?
How many quarters?
3, please. Thank you so much.
Got it?
Yeah. Oh, baby.
Alright, so like everyone with the marathon swimming and the triathlon culture, everyone's got like, they're like, oh, you have to eat this, or you have to do this, or you have to hydrate this, and blah, blah, blah. That's what you actually need. You need to have enough salt and carbohydrates in your body so you don't cramp up. And you need a really strong back. That's pretty much it. Like, I don't even use my legs when I'm swimming. I do like maybe 1 or 2 kicks. You're gonna kick in the ocean. You need an incredibly strong back. Hit my back. Hit it as hard as you can. That's all you need.
Belka and I are going to go for a walk and get coffee, trying to book our August travel plans, which are still kind of undefined for after the swim. I thought I had some plans, but Andrew has to show up to work in France, so instead of exploring like the Belgium northern part of France and that area, we are going to explore more of the southern. So I'm gonna try to plan stuff out today. I forgot that it is 4th of July weekend and places were just so busy. Of course, we didn't have a chance to sit down anywhere, but we did secure a matcha from a local place. It's called Boulogne. Yeah, Cafe Wallon in Asbury Park. So one thing that I've been in the habit of bringing with me are these monk fruit sweetener drops because I'm a child and I really like a sweet matcha. I don't know much about it, so I don't want to recommend it as like a healthier alternative, but it's super sweet, so you only need a drop or two. I think it prevents your blood glucose from spiking. So I've heard. I'm not a doctor, will not recommend this as a healthy alternative, but I'm trying it to curb my sugar cravings. And sugar is the worst word to pronounce when Invisalign is in. Hello, coming to you live from Lake Willoughby. We are officially, no, my sunnies. All right, I think we will solve it.
Well, where are we?
We are in Vermont, Lake Willoughby. I don't know the town. Yesterday I hiked right next to the Canadian border. We were at Lake
Memphregmagog.
Memphremagog.
Memphregmagog. It's hard to say.
Absolutely for certain infested with some sort of lake monsters.
Memphrey.
Memphrey.
Memphrey the lake monster, who I saw.
Yes, and we're not even joking.
I was swimming to Canada and I saw a large serpent-like creature.
Well, you first told me that it was a log.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was at first too. But when I saw it moving and saw it crest or come out of the water, emerge from the water, and then I saw its body move throughout, I realized that it wasn't a log, and I swam back to shore. So
I believe it.
we decided to come to Lake Willoughby because there are no documented lake monsters. Lake Willoughby is a glacier lake. Water's a little cleaner, and it's a little more picturesque too. It's set between these two very large mountains.
So we are officially a month out before the swim. Feeling good. I'm very proud of Andrew, of course, but honestly, I'm more proud of Belka. She's been such a good companion. This time we rented a canoe, and she jumped right in.
She did?
So proud of her. Wish we had some photos of it.
Should take some photos before we leave.
Yeah. Bye. Are you thriving? Give me a paw. Yeah. Good girl. You belong in nature, don't you? You belong here. Give me one paw. Good job. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah? Alright. Relatively easy hike. We just started from where the base camp is, and I started just walking. You don't really see the water. You can see it through the trees a little bit, but there's no like overpasses yet. We'll see. Really should have brought hiking, but it's because this is the situation already. A little muddy. Stepped into a river and it was more of a mudslide than a river. It's cool how the water is almost coming out of a tunnel from under the tree. As you can see, it's always coming out of the roots of the tree. There's no other stream entrance here, so it's all going underground and coming out from the roots and going down, down, down. trickling all the way down to the big lake that's, you can kind of see it. So I don't know what this plant is called. Whoa, hello. What this plant is called in English, but in Russian we call it this one, papartnik. And papartnik is one of the oldest plants. It makes me think like how cool that the same plant existed when the world looked completely differently. And I saw somewhere that actually dinosaurs don't look like we think they do. They don't know if they had feathers or maybe they were furry. So imagine like Velociraptor was actually fully furry, or a T-Rex was actually like fluffy and looked more like a bunny. And honestly, I think it would be scarier. Imagine just a fluffy T-Rex going at you. Anyways, we keep trekking. Typically what we do is we give each other 2.5-hour intervals. So Andrew swims for 2 hours. We have a set place to meet up after, and we try to abide by it. This time, a little tricky because I don't know how far this hike goes. And I had to hide our stuff. And I don't think I did that good of a job hiding our stuff. So I have to make sure that I'm there to greet him. Otherwise, he's just gonna be in his Speedo and nothing else. No phone, no way of communication, no money, nothing. Not even a towel, so we can't do that to him, or can we?
A few moments later.
I don't know if you can see this. There's probably a naked man. Wait, did I miss it? Why was there an old man naked? Okay, so we just got an explanation for the naked man. There's a new beach coming up. Go, go, go. So it's 12:10. We got here 20 minutes early. Yeah, it's awkward getting out. Are you?
No,
Eyes are so red.
no, they're not.
We're starting over.
I just wanted to introduce myself. I thought that would be relevant.
Yeah, it would be relevant. You're right.
Like,
I'll start.
Perhaps who I am. Like, who am I?